current and future empty nesters. Whether you're single or whether you're married, when you become an empty nester, you will have more alone time. I go through it in my book, The Empty Nest Blueprint for Single Parents, but this also applies to couples. You're going to have more alone time. So here are some ways you can take that alone time and embrace it, and some ideas for what you can do with that time. We'll go through the top 5. The first is mindfulness practices. And whether that is journaling, whether that is meditation, whether that is getting out in nature, there are ways you can calm yourself. There are ways you can go through a gratitude list. You can go through all the things you are thankful for. You can quiet your mind. You can do yoga. These are things you can do to keep your mental health up. Now that you have that alone time, you can spend that time focusing on yourself, inner peace. It's a wonderful practice. The second thing you could do is think about solo travel. And it doesn't have to be on going to Europe for 10 months. You can go on solo travel journeys by yourself, whether it's hikes, whether it's walks, whether it is a small vacation, or to an amusement park, or to a historical site, or to a national park you've never been to before. These are things you can do with yourself. You have an opportunity to do that. So go out there and do it. Embrace that solo traveling. I've done a lot of solo traveling since my kids have left, and it's fun. It's refreshing. Sometimes I want my spouse there. Other times it's fantastic to go see nature or be out on your own. Give it a try. The third thing I would recommend is shifting or downshifting and learning to cook for one. Even if you have a spouse that cooks all the time, you're more apt to be healthy in life if you can cook for yourself. Cook meals, cook small meals, cook healthy meals. It's one of those things that many of us haven't learned to do. We grab the snacks, we eat out, we grab easy packaged foods, but when you have more alone time and you're hungry, you're going to want to learn to cook for yourself. So think of it as an opportunity. Cook a few things you like at first, cook a few things you love at first, and build off of that so that you can enjoy cooking and making that part of your routine. A fourth thing is thinking about your own self-care and self-care remedies and routines. So what does that mean? That could mean a spa day for yourself. It could mean a manicure, a pedicure, a haircut. It could mean reading more, finding a nook in your house where you can just tuck yourself away and dive into that book. I know of 2 good books you could read. The point is, you have more time now to go through a self-care routine. You should have more time now on your own to go through self-care remedies, whether it's reading, whether it's health or personal care. Now's the time for you to focus on you. And you have that alone time to do it, so there's no excuses. The final thing is one of the easiest things, and that's just pick up a creative project. Pick up that thing you've been putting off doing because you haven't had the time. And that could be reading, it could be painting, it could be writing, it could be learning a language, it could be learning an instrument. The point is you now have more time to explore your hobbies, to explore interests, to do those things you felt you always wanted to do. So those are the top 5 ways you can embrace your alone time, your newfound time. Again, whether you're in a relationship or you're a single parent, you're an empty nester now, you've got the time. Let's do some of these things. Good luck.